The V8 though, I have the V6. I sent my son a Dyson for Christmas. You would have thought, oh my gosh, I gave him a new car. He was so excited. I love the fact that it's completely cordless. You can go upstairs, downstairs. You can go from wall to wall, edge to edge. Never have to go find that cable and find another outlet to continue doing your vacuuming. But I think it's pretty clear at this point that James Dyson changed the entire business, the whole area of vacuuming and cleaning. So I wanted to share with you a couple of things. First of all, did you notice it's $100 off? Yes, it is. And this is the best part. I love the fact that you can put this up on the wall, and while it's being stored, it's charging the system. So every time you go to pull it and use it, you have got a full charge. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, forgive me, I had to run across the football field to get here. These studios are far apart. I wanted to show you that this charging station will house a couple of the tools that you're receiving, but you get all of these extra tools included. You're not paying for them. That's one of the things we at HSN get to do that you're not gonna find when buying a Dyson elsewhere. So we get to give you all the extras. This will take your cleaning from detailing the car to getting up and overhead to the fans and the vents and tops of bookshelves and picture frames to full edge-to-edge cleaning. And I'm telling you, the power of Dyson. And then when this canister fills up, you never have to worry about a mess because it just pops open so beautifully. We'll show that to you with Gemma Kent, who is joining us via Skype. This is such a better model than I have, Gemma, but even so, I don't care. I have the V6, I love it. I wouldn't sell it for any amount of money. It's so good to see you, and I know you've probably got the cleanest home in the state.
We keep trying every time I'm with you guys. I'm trying to leave it between, and it's so difficult to do, especially when you have the power, you know, that comes with the Dyson V8 Animal at the convenience with no cord. I mean, who would have thought we're getting so excited about being able to clean our homes? I mean, it sounds crazy. So what's so beautiful about being able to welcome you into my home is showing you exactly how I use it. We've gotten rid of a lot of the nonsense that you associate with vacuuming, like the heavy weight. This is only 5.6 pounds. The noise has gone. It's 50% acoustically quieter than the one that you have, Callie, the V6. And it's got 150% more power than the V6. So we kind of have to let go of what we've come to know or associate with power because you've got a team of engineers innovating to make it easier and more efficient for you to clean your home.
That is so true. I'm gonna go ahead and clean because I love the fact that it's hard floors, carpeted areas, yes, every kind of floor surface, and it doesn't spit things all over the place. Here's the truth. I use my Dyson. I have the V6. This is the V8. This is a better one. More power, bigger canister, and a longer lasting battery life. So you've got about 40 minutes of on every charge. I use it every day to go like this around my kitty litter box. I've got 2 kitties now, and they love to track the kitty litter out of the box. I use it in the kitchen after I've been cooking because I'm a little bit of a mess. But I literally use my vacuum now every day instead of pulling it out once or twice a week and then making it such an arduous experience. Look at how it's like power steering too. I mean, it turns on a dime. You can get under the bed. Look at this. You can get the dust bunnies underneath the bed. Have you done that recently? You can now. And it's really a quiet motor too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and that's the joy of it, is that we've taken away the sound, but not the power. We just make sure that this absorbs that sound, so your ears aren't having to do that. So this is my actual front door, and as you can see, your home may be the same as mine or similar. You've got the entry rug, the tile, I've got laminate flooring, so I've got multiple floor surfaces before I even get into the home. And I'm going to show you, I just walked to the area that needs to be cleaned. Now we're on the rug in the living room. And I'm not doing anything except walking to the space that needs to be cleaned. Now, you just mentioned about being able to go under the bed. What about under the sofas? And you do have that like power steering, you know, with the ball technology to maneuver around and be able to tackle it. So you're, you know, that the dirt that would have been able to get away from you in the past or hide or we ignore it, no more. We can actually tackle it knowing it's not building up anymore.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, I love the fact that, first of all, I keep it underneath my stairs and this is where it lives. And I love that you can keep your tools here. Should point out, you're getting all of them. You're getting the mini motorized tool, you're getting the combination tool, the Crevice tool, you're getting the docking station, the charger, you're getting the mini dusting brush. So all of this, I mean, these are extra when you buy a Dyson elsewhere. We also, by the way, today have put this on free shipping for you. We put a sale price of $100 off for Memorial Day weekend on probably the one vacuum that everybody is, oh, one day maybe I'll own a Dyson. I know, I just love mine. I love mine so much. I gave my son a Christmas present of a Dyson vacuum and he just loves it. My neighbor Sandy, she and her husband just moved on to an RV for full time, traveling the country for their final years. And she said, I'm gonna bite the bullet. And she got herself a Dyson. And then she told me after it got there, she goes, oh my gosh, I love this vacuum so much. So cute, she got the bright pink one. She just loves it. And so does her husband, Phil. And the thing is, vacuuming isn't a fun project. It's not something we look forward to doing, but it can be, you can make short work of it with this. I mean, it really, powdery, fine dust on this black carpet. And you can see how it, even just that forward movement catches it all. We're gonna go from side to side and show you how, even if it's a big mess, if it's a little mess, if it's a dusty mess, and then don't forget, you can take this out to your vehicles and use this as a handheld like this, or get up and overhead, correct?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When we think about cleaning, it's the nonsense that deters us from doing it, you know, but we're getting to the reward much quicker now because you can just tackle the dirt and get on with your day. But the question I get asked a lot, you know, with it being cord free, well, how long does it last and how do I charge it? Well, it lasts up to 40 minutes, which is double the runtime of the V6. And the way you charge it, you mentioned it, Callie, you store it on the wall if you want to. I've uninstalled mine to show you that it's two little holes. It would go onto your wall, and then the cord actually goes up the back. So as it's being stored, it's being charged. Now, it's the intelligent battery that allows you to kind of set it and forget it, because once it's fully charged, it will stop charging itself. If you don't want to pop it in the wall, that's no problem. You just plug it in with this, like a cell phone with the cord that comes with it. And then what's important to mention is that these lights on the vacuum itself, you can see right here, that blue light, that is showing you the battery level, not the power of the vacuum. Because anytime you're using this, whether it's in the first 35 seconds or it's the 35th minute, it is fade-free power. So it is working as though it is fully charged.
Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that. So one of the things that James Dyson has really perfected in the world of suction and power is that you don't lose suction. By the way, you never need to replace anything either. There's no belts, there's no batteries, there's no parts, filters. Let's talk about that HEPA filtration. What do we do if we feel like we should give it a clean?
So the filtration that comes with it is the whole machine filtration. And what that means, that stuff that you're sucking up, all the yucky stuff stays trapped in the vacuum. Without that filtration, all that dust and stuff would go out of the back. But this has two filters working for you, as well as the whole machine filtration. So it's able to capture 99.97% of 0.3 microns. That's skin cells, pollen, dust, pet dander, all that stuff that you want to vacuum up, it stays trapped in the vacuum. And we've actually been certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America to say, you know, to prove or support what we're saying. So that gives you peace of mind because we can't certify ourselves. But the filters, they're not replaceable filters. They are lifetime filters. So there's nothing for you to purchase afterwards. And they're right here. There's one here and there's one there. Very simple to take off. You rinse it under cold water and then you'll let it dry and then you'll pop it back when it's dry. And the one in the front, same thing. Lifetime filters.
And I'm so glad you mentioned let it dry. That is super important. But certified by the Asthma and Allergy Friendly Foundation, that is major. And I loved that video to show what blasts out of another system that doesn't have the multi-stage filtration. I don't want to breathe that in. I don't want that landing back on my furniture or my floors or my pets. You know what I mean? Major difference. And then I want to show how easy this is to empty, because there's not even bags down the road that you need to replace. They don't lose suction because you're not replacing a bag that gets full. Show us this part, because this one is an upgrade from the one I have, and I still love mine, but I never have to touch the nastiness, and I hate to admit it, but Gemma, you and I talk real talk. I mean, cockroaches appear in Florida. It's just a thing.
Right.
They don't freak me out too much, but when I do see one, I go after it with my Dyson, and then I see it go in the canister, and I go, bye, right into the trash it goes.
It's really, I don't even get my dustpan and brush out anymore. It's replacing things because it's so easy to use. I'm going to show you, so I can show you the to empty the canister. I'm going to go from the dining room to the kitchen and not do anything. It's the edge-to-edge cleaning right next to the baseboards. I'm now on tile. I'm making my way through the kitchen. It's gliding along.
Nice.
I'm not having to move the furniture. I can go underneath these stools. These are heavy stools. I don't want to do that. I go underneath the breakfast bar. And I'm going to show you something here, how I love to do that. Do you see how I can just go around?
Yay, that's fantastic.
And then to show you how I can do emptying the bin, you know, it's great to be able to suck all that yucky stuff up, but then you don't want to put your hand in there and release it. So what we've done, red means action. So you're going to pull that up and empty. This is real world dirt. Oh, goodness. No demo dirt here. And what's happening is there's a silicone collar that is cleaning the canister as it is emptying. So you're not having to put your hand in there to empty the bin or release it.
You know what? I love that. It's just this sense of satisfaction, and I'm the same way. I do the same thing around my kitchen, by the bar stools in my kitchen. I don't like moving them because they're heavy and I don't want them to scratch the floor. And you don't have to. You can get down just like that. It gets down almost completely flat to the ground. So maybe it's under the sofa, maybe it's under the bed. That's where a lot of my dust bunnies are found, with 2 kitties in my house. And I know you've got 2 pets, 2 dogs as well. So I say for anybody who has pet hair issues to deal with, oh my gosh, this is going to be a favorite. And all the extension tools that you're getting, you can get into the nooks and the crannies. Let's talk through the tools and explain what each one is for. I love this Crevice tool. I use this when I detail or vacuum out my car, and I do it myself, and it feels so good. But there's many other places, and this one is so great. But these are the other 4. You get 5 attachments included.
You absolutely do. You get the motor head that goes on. Now, I have to mention this, that you can actually take the motor head from the stick form and attach it straight onto the handheld. So you have the power of a stick vacuum in a handheld range. And then you have those other 4 tools that come with it. I'm going to start with the combo tool. That can go from a larger crevice to a soft dusting brush. Really convenient, especially if you want to do multiple things in one pass. Then you've got the Crevice tool. This is fantastic for getting in between the sofa, taking it out to the car, and tackling in between the car seats, especially if you like to snack like I do when driving. This is a soft dusting brush. Now, I'm going to take a pause here because I want to show you this soft dusting brush. I'm going to unclip the motor head. Very simple to do. Red means action. And then I'm going to clip on the soft dusting brush right on the end of the stick formation. And then we were talking about, you know, breathing in and allergens and all that. Well, now you can take it up to your vents and tackle the vents, because you're keeping your feet firmly on the ground and you've got over 4 feet of reach. But ceiling fans too. Very simple to do. Tackling the ceiling fan, dusting around. I've got an alarm system up here. That's easy to do. But the way that it's engineered, I'm not having to struggle to lift it up. It's just easy to do because the weight is in my hand.
And you know, I think you and I have also talked about what we see in corners of our homes, like, oh, did we say cobwebs? I think it happens. It's not something, out of all things. I can deal with cockroaches. I cannot deal with spiders. So if I see something up there, you can reach up and get it out, not deal with a ladder, and I don't even want to get anywhere close. I'm not saying you have spiders. I'm not saying I do, but okay, maybe we do.
We do.
We all do.
I found a cobweb once, right when I was live with you guys, and I was like, oh my goodness, a bit embarrassing.
Oh, I know, it just makes me, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yes. But again, I'm gonna show you, I've got coffee grounds on this hard floor. I've got slate floors downstairs, hard floors upstairs. I use this for everything from all my hard floor surfaces. I've got a couple area rugs. If you want to use this to get the bar stools and the upholstery or clean your sofa, because you can use this as a handheld too. And I'm just showing you, I'm not even going really slow. And I mean, this is real. I mean, this is how quickly you can pick up dust, little particles, big particles, kitty litter, herbs that have fallen to the ground after you've been cooking your meals, but edge to edge cleaning. And it's all, guess what? I can go all the way to the other side of the room and never have to go find that outlet, unplug it, go find another power outlet. I take mine handheld and I go up the stairs. That's where a lot of my cats leave a lot of their fur and their, you know, when they're shedding. But this is truly, it's such a treat. Personally, is one of my all-time favorite purchases that I've ever made from HSN. It's in the list. I've got a lot, but it's, I would say, in my top 10. And you've got a sale price today. Dyson is not something that we put on sale very often. So Memorial Day weekend, a chance for you to own maybe something that you've really wanted to, or thinking about maybe weddings that are gonna or that will eventually happen one day. This would be a great wedding present. This could be a great housewarming gift. Like I said, I gave it to my 24-year-old for Christmas last year, and he was giggly thrilled about it. He just loves it. He's got a dog, so he deals with the same thing a lot of us do, with extra pet hair, dirt, debris, and with families being home now more than ever, I'm sure everybody's realizing how much dirtier the houses have gotten. And whether you've got a housekeeper or not, it's really nice to have something this powerful, this convenient at the ready. Plus, it's only $100 to get this delivered. There's free shipping. And then you've got 90 days to enjoy it, to see for yourself why Dyson is so highly touted as the best in the category. Look at that.
And we have to say, Callie, you know, it has the animal added onto the end of the Dyson V8, and there's a reason for that. It has been developed for homes with pets, but it's not exclusively for homes with pets. So even if you have a home without pets, you know it's going to be able to tackle the dirt. But because it is the animal range, it comes with my favorite tool. It's the mini motorized tool. And this, you know, you mentioned your son has a dog. In our home, our pets can go on our furniture. They come for snuggles in the bed. And I know that I can tackle and capture that pet dander or dirt that having a pet, you know, brings into your home. And it's so easy to do, and it's not a thought. And the nonsense is gone because I'm not having to get a heavy vacuum out or unwind the cord or plug it into a plug socket knowing it can reach something. I can just notice the dirt and take care of it. And that's that mini motorized tool that's included.
Yeah, the tools are excellent. I was saying this weekend, because I know Alice and I had this on our Saturday morning show. Both of us, it's one of our favorite things. And I was saying, oh, when you take a price down $100, you would think, okay, well then we've removed the tools, or there's something else that you'll have to buy down the road. That is not the case. This is an opportunity to own a Dyson. And to me, it is one of the very best that they make. The V8 Animal. Power, more battery life, bigger canister, quieter. I love the fact that it's got all of the attachments. Obviously, this is the one that you'll use the most. And by the way, you know, my man has long hair, sexy hippie that he is. So if you want, you can take this brush roll off. You can remove it and take any long hair that comes up and wraps around the cord. I don't know if you've had to do that. You've got longer hair. I'm sure you do, Gemma.
Yes, so let's talk about that motorhead for a second. The reason that the motorhead is so efficient is because absolutely you can take it apart and so untangle it if you needed to, but it's got two colors in there. So, and they serve a purpose even though they look great. And I'm going to flip it over. So you've got the red ones and you've got the black ones. So this red, these are stiff nylon bristles. These are able to get deep down into carpets and release the dirt so the Dyson V8 Animal can suck it up. Now the black carbon fiber bristles, this is patented to Dyson. You've seen it on the tools as well, the combo tool and the soft dusting brush. These are soft bristles for your hard flooring. But don't let the word soft fool you. The reason that they're carbon fiber is that it releases the static, and that's exactly what sticks the dirt to a surface. So once it's released the static, the Dyson V8 Animal can suck it up so you can tackle the mess that you're dealing with and know you're not going to have to keep going over it. If you've ever tried to vacuum a hard flooring and seen the film afterwards and feel like you've not done a good job, it's because the static is sticking the dirt to the flooring.
Interesting. I never really thought about that. Yeah, I use this on my hard floors upstairs. I love it. I'll show you this hard floor surface. This really does make a difference because it doesn't scatter dirt. It literally pulls everything up in its path. It's like a little Pac-Man. Watch this. It's just, everything comes straight up. I'll wait for that camera to, I'll back this up. I want to make sure you see that before the graphic covers the area that I'm trying to show you. It's just beautifully done. It does not harm any floor surface. It's gentle. It actually gives it a nice bit of a squeegeed kind of polish before you're said and done. And there you see it. Dyson has been, since they hit the market, a leader in the industry because they really, James Dyson changed the whole game when he added, I know there's all these different cyclones inside of the motorized head that really give you the suction power that never dies. It always gives you 100% performance until you are ready. I mean, 40 minutes down the road, if you need to set this back in the charging base, then it's gonna be ready to go again. Every time you store the system, it's charging. So it's ready to go every time, even if it's just a quick grab and go. And that's what I love so much about it. I use mine all the time. That to me is money best spent.
Absolutely, and you're going to think of ways to clean more than I could. Because as I was standing here, I thought, my goodness, I can take the combo tool, attach it to the stick form, put the bristles out, and then look, you know a chore that I never used to do is cleaning the baseboards because it's a hassle. But now with the same technology, I can literally lift it up and tackle crown molding. We've done the vents, but the vents are something that, you forget. But did you just see, Callie? I just did a spin and there's no cord for me to get tangled in. So it's fantastic to be able to take it to your stairs and attach the motor head straight onto the handle. Let's do that to show you. All you have to do is take the motor head itself, red means action, and you just clip it on. So now you have the power of the stick form in a handheld range, making it much more pleasant to take it to that flight of stairs and not contend with the weight or the cord.
Exactly. And every time I take this out to my car, I just take my little thing and I grab one of my attachments. I know how much money I've just saved instead of taking it to the car wash and having them, vacuum it out for me. I mean, it all adds up. And during a time where a lot of us are still, I'm still not comfortable going into any really essential business unless I have to for groceries. I'm not going to salons and stuff yet, or car washes, because I don't have to. I've got the capability of doing it at home. And then just to vacuum your car, it just feels so good. And again, whether it's full edge to edge, wall to wall, or just that high traffic area, a quick spill. I've been gardening like crazy during this quarantine time, and I've been making lots of messes. I've been ordering a lot of things, so lots of boxes being opened in my front foyer, and this is the way to just quickly pick things up and get your home clean again. But it's $100 less right now. Seriously. That's a significant savings, not a dime to ship. It's free, that's on us. Plus 90 days, you've got 3 months to enjoy a Dyson. I say this for all of you who have once upon a time, you're gonna commit to owning your own. This is the one I'm gonna personally recommend. I have a V6, I love it. This one's better. I think I spent more than this price on my V6, and I've had it now for, I don't know, a good 4 or 5 years maybe, but it really is still going strong. I love mine. Let's talk about it. Doesn't it come with a 5-year warranty?
So with this vacuum itself, it comes with a 2-year warranty from Dyson directly. And so all the information, rather than making you look for it, is on the back of the vacuum. You've got the phone number and you've got the website as well. And we love for you to contact us with any questions that you may have, because we're really passionate about what we do. But I thought of something. You mentioned that you enjoy cooking and sometimes make a mess. You're not alone in that, Callie. So I've just still got that combo tool in the end. And what I love is being able to tackle with that the larger crevice underneath where the crumbs like to hide in the kitchen. And that larger crevice knows that it doesn't matter if it's cereal or, like you said, cat litter or kibble or any kind of pet food or even our own snacks, then they can't hide anymore.
And that's where they do get trapped. That's why you need to vacuum more often. It's hard to get under there, but you can do it with this. You're right, bird seed, all the things that we love for our pets to be able to enjoy. Kids that are home more now than ever, having snacks and watching TV and playing games. What a treat for all. By the way, it is a customer pick, and I welcome you to read some of the reviews, because it speaks volumes when other people, in this case, who spent $100 more on this system, have taken time to go to our website and write what they love about this Dyson. You know, the Dyson Animal is amongst the most powerful that Dyson makes and builds. So to have $100 savings for you today during our Memorial Day celebration and sale really is a treat. $100 to get this on a flex pay. And if you want, okay, here's the thing. If you have an HSN card, you can add a 4th flex. So it makes it even more affordable to get it home, and that's all you're paying this month. Your first payment includes shipping and tax. Oh yeah, that's right, no shipping because it's free. But if you have an HSN card, you can add a 4th flex. If you don't, this weekend for Memorial Day, we are offering $40 right back in your account with your first purchase when you get approved for that card. So if you want to be a VIP shopper, go for it, because a lot of times, including our Today Special today, we have full year financing for VIP card holders. That's the HSN card. But this weekend, and that ends at the end of today, $40 you can take off of an already sale price. And we are continuing to extend our returns during these challenging days. We don't want you to stress. We want you to have the things that you need. Pay a little, get the product, pay it off over time. No interest has accrued. So that's another wonderful benefit. And so I encourage you to read those reviews. But most importantly, don't wait on this one. Everybody needs to vacuum, probably a couple of times a week. Well, now you might be able to vacuum, I'm gonna say less, because you don't have to do the full house. With this, you don't have to take out the cord, unwind it, find an outlet, and then get to the furthest part